Welcome to Exchange Rates UK TV. It is the 29th of June 2021. We got one more day left in the month. Taking a look at Cardano here. At the present, looks like we may have a bullish engulfing candle on the daily. However, I'm not convinced at all of the bullish nature of it. So when you look at the candlestick, and I'll do this again. I don't remember if I did it last week or not, but I want you to look at these points here. So you see this peak in the RSI, followed by that same candlestick of that period. And then when you look at the current candle and the current RSI here, you'll see that there's a higher high that's happened. All right, we have this peak here, a higher peak, and then a higher peak. But that's not what's happened with price action. We've got the high here is lower, lower, and then lower. So we've had a series of there's lower highs and higher highs in the lower highs in price, higher highs in the oscillator. That's hidden bearish divergence that's occurring as we get close to the Kijun, as we're actually being rejected against the Kijun Sen. And the lagging span's facing pressure against Senko span B, and we're getting close to we've been close to that 55 level, just a hair above 50 actually on the RSI at one point during the trade day. So there's a lot of things pointing to some lower prices with Cardano, that this bounce here ever since the big drop on the 22nd looks like it could just continue pushing south after today. If we look at the weekly chart, though, let me go to that. The weekly chart, I mean, there's a little bit of a different story. We see we're holding above the weekly Kijun Sen. That's a sign of strength. You look at last week's candle. There was a lot of volume. It was the highest volume since the week of May 24th of this year. And then we're still above 50 on the RSI. So, some people would say that we found support against it. So there is some credence here to keep a bullish stance. The weekly chart is showing that you could continue to be bullish, but the daily chart is showing that there's a little bit of a fake out occurring. Again, the thing that's going to determine trend continuation for me within the Ichimoku system is where the lagging span ends up. As long as that lagging span is below the candlesticks, and as long as the candlesticks are below the cloud, that is bearish to me. In order for me to have any change in direction here, I need to see the lagging span trading back above the candlesticks and price to trade above the clouds. Otherwise, this is just kind of a lot of head fakes for bulls and great setups for bears. And that's what I see happening here. As far as where would I think it's going to end up, I mean, this is probably ad nauseum, but 84 to 94 is still the first level I look at if 120 doesn't hold, and then ultimately 33 is the final support zone. So 33 is the point of control for the year 2021. That's where the point of control is at. The point of control last year in 2020 was at 5 cents. Anybody else remember that? I do. I remember when it was trading like sub 5 cents for a while. Actually, it got below 7 cents in 2019. That was like the time I was like, okay, this is the time to kind of start adding to a ton every day, month, week, whatever. Anyways, that's what I'm looking at here on Cardano. Some continuation move south with this bearish divergence up against the daily Kijun Sen. And anyways, I hope you all have had a good start to your week so far. Hope we continue to have a good week. From all of us here at Exchange Rates UK TV, thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe.